begins. There at some future point. So it's a passing phase, and that's alright. This here too is temporary. So you recognize, you become aware, and then you tell it to yourself that this is temporary. Third thing that you can do is start having a gratitude. Start developing gratitude for what you do have in that moment and for what you are being given. This breath, for example. Now, when Namaskar, Sat Shri Akal, Adab, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, depending on what time of the day you're tuned in to this video. Welcome to Sunnyside. My name is Sohrab, and today I want to talk about something rather interesting that has affected all of us at some point in our lives. So what happened was, a friend of mine recently put up a post talking about loneliness. So today, we're just going to explore loneliness with a smile. Now, when we say have gratitude, obviously it is not so easy to have gratitude in moments of distress, in moments where your mind is distracted. It's not easy. But in that moment, start saying thank you. Start saying thank you. So once you start saying thank you, you might find that you are not actually meaning it. But you're just saying it. But I would push you a little further and say that if you keep on saying it, it doesn't have to be out loud. It can be just within yourself. It could be saying it for anything. Start with the breath, start with your body, your mind, your heart, all the organs that are functioning inside your body, the skin, the hair, your eyes that are allowing you to watch the video, the ears, they're allowing you to listen, hear wonderful melodies. So, as you begin to start saying thank you, it could be your parents, your siblings, your friends, and all those wonderful things that you have. It could be your phone right now, or your laptop, or your tablet on what you're watching the video. So once you start developing the habit of saying thank you, gratitude begins to take form as a huge tree. And the moment you start having gratitude, the moment you start saying thank you, the process of connection with yourself begins. And why is that important? Why is this connection with yourself important? Because so many times, and so many wonderful people have destroyed their lives due to the feeling of loneliness. They're feeling lonely, they run off into bad company. Now when I say bad company, I just mean company that is not good for them. They run off towards things that are not worthy of them. They get into a state of intoxication that helps them feel distant, away from this feeling of loneliness, the sadness which they don't want to counter. So, in fact, the attitude of curing loneliness or changing loneliness, it should not be to cure loneliness. It should be to just appreciate yourself. So, Now, a lot of the times, we see a symptom, but that symptom is basically a sign that there is something wrong deeper. Like, for example, you might notice in your vehicle the signal that gives the fuel indication is going towards E, towards empty. So now if you start to bring that needle back towards F, from E, empty to full, it's not going to fill up the tank. But that's exactly how people try to treat loneliness. That's exactly how people try to treat sadness. So when you've started feeling lonely, recognize that there is some underlying thing that made you sad. And one very good way is also to ask yourself. So you can sit in silence and ask yourself, with the intention that you really want to know why you're feeling this loneliness or why you're feeling this sadness. Now, the answer might not come to you right away. And if that is overwhelming for you, again come back to thank you. Come back to gratitude. So, remember, when you realize that you're feeling lonely, it's an indication that the connection with yourself is going away and you need to bring that connection back. It's like you're on a phone conversation and the voice starts to break and you move around to get the right signal on the phone and you reach a certain place on the spot and you find the signal again. So you'll have to make that little effort. And again, you will be in connect with yourself. And why is this important? Why is it important that you are connected with yourself? Because if you are connected with yourself, then on all those times when there will be nobody around you, when you're all alone, you won't feel lonely. You might feel alone, but you'll be happy. Because when we go towards an aim, a goal in life, when you're pursuing our deepest desire, it's a path that you have to walk alone, and it requires a tremendous amount of strength to walk on that path. And that path is like a ladder. I will take you right to the top. And on that peak, you will be there all by yourself because that is your peak. Pursue that, you will have to walk alone. But if you're friends with yourself, you will be able to enjoy the view and all that creation has to offer. So next time you're feeling lonely, thank yourself, because it's like an indicator, and start connecting with yourself again. And the way to do that is gratitude. To be aware in that moment, start saying thank you. You become aware, you accept, and you say to yourself, this is temporary. Because it is temporary, this feeling or any feeling. Then start saying thank yous, thank yous, thank yous, thank yous, thank yous. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Share your views, comments, and you can let me know what should I talk about next time. And well, if you liked this video, you can share it with your friends so that they should watch something good as well. And feel free to subscribe to my channel for the notifications that you get. What are you doing here? Dude, I'm making a video. Does anybody watch your video? There are people who watch my video, okay? I'm just kidding. Guys, this is my friend. We're good friends, and do subscribe to his channel. Show your love and support. Yeah, subscribe right now. Right now. Now, tools.